Arsenal's recent draw against Sunderland has sent shockwaves through North London, signalling that the road ahead may be far bumpier than fans anticipated. After a promising start to the season, the Gunners found themselves struggling at the Stadium of Light, unable to secure the victory that many expected. What should have been a routine step forward instead turned into a stark reminder that even the most formidable squads can hit a rough patch. For supporters dreaming of silverware, the draw stings even more, as it exposes cracks that could become critical in the months to come. Yet, adversity has a way of shaping champions. This humbling result is a lesson in resilience, a nudge from fate telling Mikel Arteta and his squad that preparation, focus and mental toughness will define the rest of their campaign. The timing could hardly be more testing. Arsenal now faces a trio of high-stakes encounters. First, a fiery North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur, then a European showdown with Bayern Munich, and finally a climactic clash with Chelsea. Each match carries immense weight, not only in points, but in shaping the narrative of this season. The Gunners' response in these coming weeks will either reaffirm their status as serious title contenders or raise serious questions about their ability to sustain momentum at the top. The countdown to a defining period of the season has officially begun. The upcoming North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur is more than just a rivalry match. It's a test of Arsenal's character, composure, and tactical maturity. Spurs have long been a thorn in the Gunners' side, and this season is no different. While Arsenal has shown flashes of brilliance, the draw against Sunderland revealed vulnerabilities that a team like Tottenham will not hesitate to exploit. The pressure will be immense, with every pass, tackle, and decision scrutinised by both fans and pundits alike. Arteta knows that managing the intensity of this fixture is as crucial as the tactics themselves. Defensively, Arsenal must tighten the gaps that Sunderland managed to find, particularly in transitions. Midfielders will need to orchestrate play with greater precision, ensuring that the ball moves swiftly to exploit spaces without leaving the backline exposed. Key players must step up, not just in skill, but in leadership, guiding younger or less experienced teammates through the high-octane moments that define derbies. It's a balancing act between attacking flair and disciplined control, where one lapse could shift momentum decisively. Beyond the tactical considerations, psychological readiness will be equally vital. Arsenal's players must enter the derby with a mindset resilient to provocation and pressure. Historically, these matches test not only footballing ability but mental fortitude. The team that handles the ebbs and flows better often comes out on top. The stakes extend beyond local bragging rights. Points dropped against Tottenham could have ripple effects, especially with a grueling Champions League fixture looming shortly after. Arteta's game plan must anticipate Spurs' strengths, their pace on the counter-attack, their aerial threat in set pieces, and the creative sparks that can turn games in an instant. Arsenal's adaptability will be tested as the match unfolds, requiring on-the-fly adjustments that demonstrate tactical intelligence. In many ways, this derby is a microcosm of the season ahead, a crucible where composure, preparation and resilience converge. How the Gunners perform here could set the tone for the crucial weeks to follow, signalling whether they are ready to embrace the pressures of being true title contenders or if cracks revealed at Sunderland will widen under fire. The derby also offers an opportunity for redemption and momentum. A strong performance against Tottenham could reignite confidence, reaffirming that Arsenal can compete with the best in high-pressure situations. It's not just about 3 points, it's about sending a message, both to the league and to themselves, that setbacks like Sunderland are lessons rather than defining moments. In this high-stakes context, the Gunners' ability to combine tactical discipline, creative ambition and mental strength will be critical in navigating the first of their season-defining challenges.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bit.
Immediately following the North London derby, Arsenal faces a daunting European test against Bayern Munich, a club synonymous with efficiency, power and ruthless precision. Unlike domestic rivals, Bayern operates at a different tempo, blending individual brilliance with a highly coordinated system. For the Gunners, this match will be a test of adaptability, demanding not only technical excellence but also mental agility. One misjudged pass or delayed reaction could be punished mercilessly, and Arteta's side must be ready for a relentless onslaught from the outset. In midfield, Arsenal will need to dominate possession without overcommitting, carefully balancing attack and defence. Bayern's high-pressing style aims to exploit any lapse in concentration, so players must communicate continuously, anticipate movements, and maintain sharp positional awareness. The defensive line must be compact yet flexible, prepared to absorb pressure while retaining the ability to launch counterattacks, a hallmark of effective European competition. Key performers like Martin Odegaard and Gabriel Jesus will need to orchestrate attacks with creativity and precision, threading passes through one of Europe's most disciplined defensive setups. Beyond the tactical intricacies, the psychological component cannot be overstated. Bayern brings an aura of inevitability into the stadium, a mental weight that can unsettle even the most confident teams. Arsenal's players must approach the game with fearless intent, transforming pressure into motivation rather than intimidation. Here, mental resilience, team cohesion, and composure under fire will define the outcome as much as technical skill. This is a stage where emerging leaders on the pitch can make decisive interventions, and where collective effort must outshine individual brilliance. Following the European test, Arsenal's third challenge comes in the form of Chelsea in the Premier League, a match steeped in history and significance. Chelsea, like Spurs, will exploit any lingering fatigue or uncertainty from previous fixtures. Arsenal must manage squad rotation, recovery, and strategic preparation meticulously. Every decision, whether to press high, absorb pressure, or commit players forward, carries amplified consequences. The ability to learn quickly from the Bayern encounter, recalibrate, and approach Chelsea with renewed focus will be crucial for maintaining momentum. This sequence of matches represents a condensed, high-intensity trial by fire. Success against Tottenham, Bayern and Chelsea could propel Arsenal to the forefront of both domestic and European conversations, reinforcing their credentials as genuine contenders. Conversely, missteps risk creating doubts and opening doors for rivals like Manchester City or Liverpool. Arteta's task is to guide his team through this labyrinth of challenges with intelligence, composure, and a touch of audacity. In navigating these fixtures, Arsenal will discover not only their tactical limits, but also the true strength of their character as a squad. These weeks promise revelations, surprises, and moments that could define the season.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to go.
As Arsenal prepares to navigate this grueling stretch of fixtures, the stakes could hardly be higher. The draw against Sunderland was a stark reminder that potential alone is not enough. Resilience, focus, and adaptability will determine whether the Gunners can translate promise into tangible success. The North London derby, the European clash with Bayern Munich, and the domestic showdown against Chelsea collectively form a triad of challenges capable of shaping the narrative of the entire season. For Mikel Arteta and his squad, these matches are more than tests of skill. They are opportunities to define their identity. Can Arsenal rise under pressure, turning setbacks into motivation and lessons into victories? Can they maintain the composure and tactical sharpness required to compete with Europe's elite while asserting dominance in the Premier League? The answers to these questions will not only influence the points on the board, but also the confidence, momentum, and perception of the team on the global stage. Ultimately, this period represents a crucible, one where the Gunners' mettle will be revealed in full. A successful navigation could cement Arsenal as serious title contenders, offering fans moments of joy, surprise, and perhaps a touch of comedic relief when unexpected heroes emerge. Conversely, failure could expose vulnerabilities and complicate the path to silverware. For supporters worldwide, the next few weeks promise drama, intrigue, and the kind of unpredictable excitement that makes following Arsenal an endlessly compelling journey. In the end, it is in facing adversity that champions are truly made, and for Arsenal, the forge is already glowing hot.
Work, cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm